Hey, what's going on, everyone? Sly, and man, rewatched the game last night, and you know we've been making these videos for the past month about this guy, and finally he has his opportunity because all the linebackers seem to get injured against the Cardinals yesterday, and he performs great, man. We're talking about big hit Nick, man. Nick Martin finally gets his opportunity. Bethune goes down. Robinson goes down for a bit. Gifford gets hurt. So Kyle, he's forced to play a guy that we've been begging to get on the damn field. And you know what? It was pretty solid, 14 snaps, 7 tackles, 5 solo. And the best hit I thought he had was a play where he wasn't credited with the tackle because it was a 2-point conversion. There was a play where Gifford, he grabs a guy, doesn't really get him down. It's a miss. It would have been a missed tackle, and then freaking Nick Martin comes out of nowhere, that 4 or 5 speed, and boom, whacks the crap out of the running back, knocks his ass to the ground, and it's like, bro, this is what we've been waiting for. This is why we want a lot of these young cats to have their opportunity, because we know that there's something there with these guys. We need a chance, especially, that these other guys that we have, like Luke Gifford, Nick Martin should be starting over Luke Gifford. Is he going to have his mistakes? Is he going to make, do things that we're like, I don't know about this? Yeah, of course, he's a rookie, he's going to have his mistakes, but you want him getting ready for next year. And he has a lot of, there's a lot of upside with Nick Martin. He's the fastest linebacker with the 49ers. So why not play him more? So the fact that he was out there and he got to play, 14 snaps, it's a good thing. It's a good thing seeing this. It's Christmas time, that's that little Saint Nick. Get Nick Martin on the field. And I loved it, man. As a Niner fan, seeing these young guys come and play, I'm all for it, man. I'm still waiting for Evan Anderson to have his opportunity at defensive tackle. I'm still waiting for Sebastian Valdez to have his opportunity at defensive tackle. But see Nick Martin play, I get it. It was only 14 snaps. It's like you have a little appetizer before the meal. It's really good. But they're like, oh, no, we're going to move on to the main course after this. But it was good to see, You want to see that more. And hopefully he has an opportunity to play more snaps next week. It was 14 this week. And again, you look at it, and was it perfect? No, it wasn't. I think he gave up 49 yards as passing yards, on what do they have, like, I forgot how many catches they had, but I think they were playing mostly zone. But yeah, it's going to happen. He's not going to be perfect out there. We all know that. But you're going to see flashes out there like we saw. Again, that 2-point conversion, a play where he wasn't credited with the tackle because you don't get credit, which is weird. You don't get credit on the 2-point conversion. Like if you sack someone, it doesn't count as nothing. That's kind of weird. But, I thought that play was the most impressive out of everyone because you just saw that speed that you saw in that second preseason game, that third preseason game. That's what we saw. That's what we saw all camp long, and for him not to get any run time, it's been ridiculous, But again, everyone going down, we finally got an opportunity to see what he could do. And it was good, man. It was really, I wouldn't say worth the wait, but it was kind of like, okay, see, this is why we want him to play. This is why we want Nick Martin playing. It should be, when everyone's healthy this year, it should be Bethune, D. Winters, and Nick Martin. I think that's the best trio we have right now, And who knows, man? Nick Martin might be the second best linebacker when Fred Warner comes back. I don't know. Bethune's been playing really good. D. Winters, I thought he's been struggling quite a bit, but I think this was his probably best game in a while. So, I mean, let's see. Let's have these guys compete for next year, see who could be next to Fred Warner. And I think it's a horse race, man. I really do. I think any of these 3 dudes could take the spot. And again, what we saw in the second and third preseason game from Nick Martin, you know that there's something there. And again, with this defense that's really struggling right now, almost 500 yards to the crappy Cardinals offense that we allowed, you want to switch it up. You want to do every little thing to see what we could do. And Nick Martin's someone that he wreaks havoc, he causes turnovers, and that's what we need right now. We need to think outside the box. instead of just having Luke Gifford being our third linebacker who's slow as hell, and he can't cover at all. Again, Nick Martin gave up some catches, but Luke Gifford does that all the time, and he does it worse. He doesn't even get to the guy. At least Nick Martin's actually catching up to the dude and making the tackle. So that's one thing that I see, and hopefully Robert Saleh and Kyle Shanahan, they watch the film and like, you know what, man, maybe we should play Nick Martin more. Maybe we should give him reps instead of Luke Gifford. So that's just my thought. Honestly, I know Robinson went down, but he came back. But when he went down, like, dude, they're going to have to play this guy. Like, at some point, they're going to have to play this guy. And they finally did. When I saw him out there, I was like, oh, shoot, it's actually happening. It's actually happening where this guy's actually going to get reps. And it was a pleasant surprise. Obviously, still, it was kind of bittersweet just because, that Cardinals offense was just driving down the field almost every time. And that sucks seeing that, obviously. It does suck seeing that. It's like, I remember when Patrick Willis was a rookie and our defense was just dog wash crap. And they were always constantly driving down the field. But the silver lining of it was, we got this rookie named Patrick Willis who's making tackle after tackle after tackle. And that was like, okay, I could build upon that. I could like work with that. I remember one game, rookie year, Patrick Willis had 21 tackles. And I was like, oh shit, yeah, it sucks that we gave up 30 plus points a game. It sucks. But looking on that bright spot, it's like, man, Patrick Willis, this guy's going to be something really good, man. This guy's going to be something really good. Scott McCollum might be onto something, when he pounced on the table for this Patrick Willis kid. That's what I kind of was thinking during the Cardinals game. We were getting up a lot of yards, but everywhere you go, oh shoot, Nick Martin with another tackle. Oh, Nick Martin, dude, this guy's played he's batting 500 in there for 14 snaps, and he has 7 tackles. He's all over the damn field. So that was cool to see, man. It really was cool to see. And again, I'm always looking at the future. So when I see these players, I'm like thinking, okay, what could this guy do for us in the future and whatnot? And it was cool to see, man. Again, hopefully Robert Saleh sees this, watches the film, and like, dude, screw it, man. We have nothing to lose right now. Since Nick Bosa and Fred Warner have gone out, I think we're like ranked 29th in defense. It's absolutely pathetic. So shoot, man, like do whatever you can to try to get that, at least be average. If we become average defense, then we have a shot at this, But if we continue to just give up yards and touchdowns and what, it's not going to happen. So change it up, man. Throw a curveball, and yeah, you're going to go with a smaller linebacker on the outside, but who gives a shit, man? At this point, who cares? Just roll it off. Go all in, man. Go all in with these young guys. Go all in with these new players and see what we got, man. See what we got, because right now we're struggling. But again, there's some bright spots here and there. And you know what? Nick Martin's one of them. CJ West was another one yesterday. So shoot, man, let's do it. Let's do it, man. Pumped up, man. Slow 80s clap for Nick Martin. That was a really good performance. But that's what I got, man. Let me know what you think about this. And will he get some reps on Monday, or was this just a one-off because all the linebackers got hurt? Let me know down below, and I'll talk to you next time. Peace.